because if this makes it through the NBA, it could really change the NBA as we know it, because everything right now is funded by betting companies. So, and when Killer talk about the mob, it's just because you don't see the dollar breakfast in Vegas no more, it doesn't mean they're not out here. So that's something to think about. You knew that stat?
Dollar breakfast?
Yeah, it used to be when the mob was running Vegas. It was before your time. It would be dollar breakfast. Vegas was different. Now you got all of the corporate people in Vegas, so it's kind of different. But I remember it.
$1.99, steak and eggs, baby.
Yeah, I remember. I shot my video out here. The breakfast was $1.
Yeah.
Shoot. Wait, your video was out on Fremont?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, and I was like,
Yeah, I'm from out here.
From? Okay. I'll just leave that to you. They still do cheap steak and eggs. I never had it before, but they definitely have it's like $8.99.
Let's make sure we're paying attention to what's read and what's said, and before people just jump to conclusions and make it seem like that.
Right.
I don't know, like Damon Jones, I don't really know how much he made throughout the course of his career. He's a role player. Terry Rozier could have been a star. He's a role player. I know one thing. I don't know how much enough's enough, or how much niggas is getting, or what's the case. Because I don't know if you're trying to look out for your homeboys or what the situation is this. But you have to realize this. I'm just saying, Rozier Billups, over the course of his career, it's about if you're saving or not saving, I'm not sure. This year as a coach, he was going to earn near $5 million this season as a coach. Over the course of his NBA career, he made over $106 million. Terry Rozier, this season right here alone is going to make $26 million, or was going to make $26 million with the Miami Heat. How much money do y'all need? What kind of lifestyle y'all niggas living? I don't really get it. And if it's for your homeboys, okay, for instance, right? I don't know. I didn't do the due diligence on how much Terry Rozier made over the course of his career, but this year alone, he was stood to make $26 million. Now, if it's for your friends or family or loved ones or something like that, saying, yo, you can make $20,000 a night, you can make $40,000 a night. Look, $26 million is more than enough to say, look, here go $200,000 for everybody. Figure it out. If y'all
figure it out.
Yeah, if y'all want to gamble and do all that, here go money. Y'all go figure it out. Don't ask me how much I'm gonna have tonight. Don't ask me to turn the ball over. Don't ask me none of that. Figure it out. $200,000 on Tammy, Uncle Richie. Tell your daughter don't call me. I gave you 40 for the family. Look, take care of all that with the 250, 300, 400, $500,000 if you want. But I can't be involved with helping you get 22,000 and I have to do 4 things wrong in the middle of the game. I just don't understand how much he was, when they say tens of millions of dollars over the years, they say hundreds of millions of dollars, the FBI director said. How much was Terry Rozier scheduled to make with his friends or family or whoever was betting? It couldn't have been $26 million.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're getting this season. Now we know it's taxes and what.
His career earnings is $161 million.
Look at that. So Terry Rozier is $161 million career earnings. It hasn't been good in a very long time. You're stealing money. I'm not gonna say you Ben Simmons, but you're definitely stealing money. $26 million this year for you is very good. How much money do niggas need to motherfucking stop cheating or help your family out? I think you made more than enough to say, look, if y'all don't want to fuck with me after this, just don't fuck with me. I got a bunch of family I don't speak to. No disrespect to the family, but y'all was asking for too much when I ain't have it. And then they said I was a sucker. So now when I got it, I'm still going to stay a sucker. Whatever, blood related or not. I got more family that's not blood related than family. So whatever. I just don't know how much is enough's enough.
Yeah, this is crazy. If you making that kind of money, this is where they say people are just ignorant. Like if you're making that kind of money and you're still trying to get the little bit of money and you're making the big money, is like crazy. It's almost like the guy who takes his practice check from the NFL and want to hustle with it. It just makes no sense. Or like when you think of just with this situation, like this is when your mother or your parents tell you got to leave them people alone. This is probably that group that we're talking about. that they just didn't leave alone. They took him along for the ride. And you know how people tell you, oh, that guy's going to bring you down. This is probably that guy that brought him down.